Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am coming to you from my couch area. It is like 11:30 at night. I just got off of work and I decided to tattoo myself. Sorry if my face looks kind of busted. This has been on since like noon today. I've done a handful of stick and poke tattoos on myself before. I will insert some close-up footage right now. Don't mind my leg hair and my bug bites, but these are two of the stick and pokes I've done on my leg. It's like at the top of my knee. That's my knee. It's like a little seeing eye, and then this is a little elements tattoo. Here we have my Scorpio sun, my Cancer moon, and my Virgo rising. And my little crystal ball, which is not good, I know. And the lightning bolt was actually the first one I ever did on myself, and I'm actually really proud of it because it's pretty cool. And then I've also did that little peace sign right there. So that's what I have done on myself. Also these little finger dots all through here, those are also done by moi. That was really painful, honestly. And I think, as you guys can probably tell, we're gonna be working on my arm today. Since I was like 18, I have wanted the word nope tattooed on me somewhere. I don't know why, I just think it's funny. I think I use it a lot, and I don't know. My body, my temple. I love stupid tattoos. So I think I'm just gonna do a basic text right across here, and it's just gonna say nope right through there. I've already shaved this area and done a lot of my prep work, as you guys can see. I will also be giving you guys a little close-up tour of this in just a minute so you guys can kind of see up close, see what I'm using. Disclaimer, I am not a professional by any means in this. I've done a couple, but yeah, don't come for me. This is just what has seemed to work best for me so far. Before I purchased everything, I did a pretty extensive amount of research to kind of figure out what I wanted to buy, what the best technique and tool was gonna be. So this is kind of what I put together for myself. Suggestions are always welcome. So I guess without further ado, I'll give you guys a little close-up of my setup. Alrighty, so this tray and everything on this tray has been sanitized already, right down to my rosé cider. Also, I know you're not supposed to drink when you get a tattoo. Well, they say you're not supposed to drink when you get a tattoo, but I'm my own liability, so I feel like it's okay. Like I said, I've done a couple of these in the past and I haven't screwed myself over too bad yet, so I feel like I'm doing okay. So here I have an alcohol prep pad. I bought a pack of like 100 or something on Amazon. Here I have some Aquaphor. I'm using the brand Eternal ink. It's just like a regular tattoo ink. Also, my hands are clean, my phone is clean, so like everything that I'm touching has been disinfected. I'm just using the triple black. I think that's what I'm gonna be using today. Here I also have a dark purple, and I also have a crimson red. I am soon going to be investing in some more colors. I really want to get like a lavender and a teal and some white, just so I can kind of expand my horizons. Here we have some sterilized tattoo needles. I'm using 120 3RL. I think that means that there's 3 needles in there. I don't totally remember. So I just have 2 of those in case I want to get up and do something and, you know, need to just discard a needle in case I drop it, something. I just have 2 needles out here. I have about 1,000 of these disposable cups here. I have it stuck there just with some Aquaphor. You guys can see there. The tattoo needles I'm going to be using are these Ace tattoo needles. I bought a set of 50, as you can see, sterile needles here. I think they have an assortment from 123 to like 12, so there's like 12 needles in there, I think. Don't hold me to this. So I have a very wide variety. Of course, a sharps container because we are a responsible tattoo person, and some clean paper towels. I should also note, because I am a licensed esthetician, I have had to take a lot of sanitation classes. Like, part of getting my license is to pass a sanitation course, and tattoo artists kind of follow the same sanitation. So I do know a little bit about that aspect and how to be safe. So I just thought I might note that. Alrighty, I hope that lighting stays good. I film on my phone, so I don't have like a monitor to see what's actually going on behind camera. So hopefully that looks good. Like I said, I have shaved the area already, and I think first we'll go ahead, open up our little prep pad. I also have a clean towel over my lap. we're just gonna sanitize real quick. I also have a trash can here at a frame that y'all can't see. Just let the alcohol destroy our skin for a little bit, and I'm gonna go ahead and put on my glove now. It's kind of nice. I only have to use one glove. I can appreciate that. I'm gonna take one of my paper towels and kind of fold this up because I know when you go ahead and close it again, it kind of spurts out a little bit. And I'm just gonna put a couple drops in my cup. I know you guys can't see this. I'm just gonna clean the tip a little bit. And it's going in the trash. So normally I draw out my outline, but I want this to be like a really organic looking tattoo. I just want to go in there and just wing it and let it become whatever it wants to become. My favorite things about tattoo is that they are just like literal art, and I'm not good at drawing, but I always appreciate the things that I create. So this has been really fulfilling for me, being able to just put art directly on my body. So we're gonna go ahead and bust open our sterilized needle. And once again, kind of like trigger needle warning. That is what that looks like. It's got like the little hook on the end. These are made for just actual tattoo machines. Obviously I'm not using that, but I feel like I can hold it pretty nicely. So we're just gonna go ahead and jump right in. And honestly, it hurts a little bit. It's kind of just like a stabbing motion, obviously. Maybe like comparable to like getting stung by a bee, probably. But it's really not terrible at all. That's kind of the start of our first line. I had to make sure that I was writing this correctly. You can kind of tell when you need to get more ink, because I think it starts to hurt more because it doesn't have like that lubrication to go into the skin. So that's kind of a good telltale sign. No, I forgot to mention earlier, I have this bottle of soap and water in there. I'm just gonna go ahead and spritz it off a little bit. Ooh, I wonder if you guys can hear that noise. Okay, we'll start on our O now, which I feel like is gonna be one of the more challenging letters, honestly. I'm kind of trying to create a guide with this just so it can be somewhat even. It looks like a smiley face from my angle right now. It's literally so cute. I love it already. It just says no. And we're just gonna keep on trekking on. I think we'll probably definitely reinforce that. Do another loop around the O. You usually have to go over these sometimes like 4 or 5 times to get them to look really nice. And I think I've only done any stick and pokes between 11 and 2 o'clock in the morning. So that might be a representation of my skills as well. Ever so often, go ahead, clean your needle, take a sip of your cider, and clean it off again. See how it's looking? There we go, she is coming along. This area is definitely a lot more sensitive than down here. It definitely hurts more. Oopsies. It's looking pretty good. I definitely need to make my P bigger. Looking good. It's like midnight and I'm screaming. Oh, my poor neighbors. We can move on to our E now. This is coming along pretty well. I'm really excited to see the finished product. Made her a little bit closer to the P than I would have wanted, but that's okay. Look at that. Okay, we'll clean her off real quick. It gets to the point where the area is just like basically numb and you can just go in there all willy-nilly and just kind of stab around. It's kind of like a wonderful sweet spot before your adrenaline runs out. Alright, I want to clean it off and see how it's looking. That looks sick. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay, obviously we'll go through and reinforce the E a lot more and a little bit more through the rest of the letters. But we are nearing the end and then I think I'm going to be pretty happy with it. Of course, a wonderful thing about stick and poke and just having these kind of things at your disposal is you can always go back, touch it up. You know, I could even tomorrow if I wanted to. If I didn't like it, I can always add little things and change it without having to like book an appointment and going to a shop. I'm not saying that shops aren't valuable because like, trust me. For those big beautiful pieces and those things that you want done artistically, I should say. Shops are definitely great for that, but I feel like I want so many little like flash tattoos and so many stupid little things all over my body, kind of like charms, I like to consider them as, that it was just like so practical for me to just purchase this, do this myself, and just be able to create little baby works of art. And everything I've done is honestly small enough that if it did need to become a cover-up, it could be. But I think there's such an art to weird, crappy little tattoos that tell so much of a story. The E is so big and so bulky. No, I honestly love it. I think it looks so funny and so good. We'll just go ahead and reinforce the E a little bit more on their tails and everything, but other than that, I'm gonna call this pretty well done. Like I said, I kind of want this just to look like somebody kind of just like threw up a tattoo on my arm. It's definitely not well done, and it's kind of funny looking, and definitely a little off kilter, a little bit funky, but I love it so much. I'm gonna zoom you guys out and we're gonna do some of our post-care work. Alrighty, you guys, another almost hour has gone by, so another hour of my makeup melting off your face. Sorry, I look horrific. Here is, once again, our finished little product. I don't know if you guys can see that with this angle. That doesn't really do it any justice. So I grabbed a Q-tip right here, and I have my container of Aquaphor, and I'm just gonna dip a teeny tiny bit in there and just apply it directly on our tattoo. As you can see, it's a little bit inflamed, a little bit crazy. I'll do a little check-in tomorrow morning and show you guys how it looks after the swelling has gone down a little bit. And from there, I have a pre-cut piece of cling wrap, and we're just gonna kind of very professionally wrap it around my arm. We'll see if that lasts through the night. It's my nice little armband. The nice thing about stick and pokes is they don't kind of traumatize the skin as much as a machine, because it's not so many just instant crazy pokes all after one or one after another. So they're not nearly as sore or sensitive as professional tattoos can be, which I really like too. Downtime's super easy. But yeah, I guess we will go ahead and check on in tomorrow and see how everything is looking. Your girl is gonna go ahead and wash her makeup off. Like I said, we'll check in maybe tomorrow morning and kind of see how everything is healing. Little side note, I know if you guys have been following this channel closely at all, I've been posting every Thursday, and I think I've just been a little bit stressed out, so I'm gonna move to every other week, and I have a really big week coming this week. How many times can I say week in a row? And there's gonna be kind of like a vlog style video coming. So I guess I will see you guys in 2 weeks. Thank you guys so much for being here. Of course, if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe down below, and I love you guys so much. Thanks for being here. Bye. Good morning. It's like 10 o'clock now, and I just thought I would do like a little unwrapping. I've washed my hands, so everything is clean. And I haven't looked at this yet, so let's see how she looks. I love it. Let's give you guys a close-up. I think it looks pretty good. It kind of reminds me of Toy Story. How like Andy has his name kind of like crappily written on, oh my god. The Cowboys' name is escaping me. It's still early. I haven't really had my tea yet. But y'all know what I'm talking about. So yeah, that is a little finished product here. That's so exciting. I'm so happy that this is on my body now. Okay, thank you guys so much for being here, and I'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye.